Auckland City opened their home campaign in this season's ASB Premiership with the visit of last year's semi-final opponents Team Wellington. There were barely 5 minutes on the clock when City got the first breakthrough, although there was an element of luck in their opening score. Wellington keeper Phil Imre made a great save from Emiliano Tade, but the rebound flew in off the unfortunate Tim Schaefer's. Imre again showed his quality soon after, cutting down the angle for Manel Esposito as he chased Andreu's quality through ball. A great reflex parry to deny a second. City then had the shin of Angel Belanga to thank for denying Team Wellington an equaliser via the live wire Michael White. City were working hard at their patient possession game, and then aiming to break forward at speed. Yet Imre was still proving a decisive obstacle to goal. A diving foot save this time to thwart Esposito. Another passing move saw Tade release Chad Coombs in the Wellington box. But unfortunately for City, his shooting sights were misaligned. City had not had it all their own way as Wellington contested possession, but with half-time fast approaching, the home side struck. Mulligan's slide rule pass allowed Tade to slot home against his former club, and City now 2 to the good. Early second half action suggested there would be no let-up in intensity or energy. With Wellington needing something special to get them back in the contest, they turned to a player with a decent scoring record at Kiwitea Street. Michael White added a Team Wellington goal to his collection versus Auckland City and halved the hosts' lead. City almost restored their 2-goal margin directly from the resulting restart. But Wellington sensed a potential upset and went for the jugular. New Zealand Youth International Ethan Galbraith nodded home Jacob Spoonley's save at the far post, and it was well and truly game on. Imre's alertness saved Wellington as Auckland pushed forward again. While David Mulligan couldn't repeat the heroics of his long-range strike from a fortnight ago. City were conscious of time ticking away as they sought to regain the lead, but Tim Schaefer's did well on this occasion to pressure Esposito into shooting wide. And Wellington were eager to push on themselves, still feeling that they had enough to rattle their hosts. The speed of new signing Dakota Lucas drawing this foul from Chad Coombs. But with 15 minutes left, substitute Luis Corrales turned his marker and the match in City's favour. A devastating low finish for a goal against his former team for the 4th match in a row. Fellow substitute Danko Koprovic was also eager to make his mark, and it was his industry and hard work that fashioned another chance for Manel Esposito. Chino's body swerve took him past Carl Whalen, and his shot left Imre with no chance. Tade could have helped himself to a second after another sweeping City attack, but the crossbar came to Wellington's rescue. Ultimately, Wellington's heroic second half fight back came up just short, but they certainly let the home side know they were in a match right to the end. At a drizzly Kiwitea Street, it finished Auckland City 4, Team Wellington 2.
We worked really hard, you know. It was a really tough game. At the beginning, you know, was not really hard, but yeah, they came to us and trying to score, you know. But yeah, it's good for the player to score anyway, even if it's your last club or no. But it's a special thing, you know, to score with your last team.
I've been working really hard at training, tried to get the opportunity to play a little bit more. I had a talk to the coach yesterday, and then he told me to do something. I tried, I turned, and then there was open, so I shot and then went in.
I don't think the game we played today was one of our better ones, but obviously when you have a look at the opposition, it's probably a good result, and I hope that we get that extra boost, you know, to get a good shot, you know, have a big shot next weekend, you know, because that's probably the biggest game, or definitely the biggest game in New Zealand. Yeah, we're going to prepare the same way. As I said, yeah, we've got 4 wins, but we just got to keep going, you know. We don't want to sit next game and then the following week, the following one, you know.